Good morning. My name is Jackie McKay and I'm with the Marine Invasive Species Program in Long Beach, California. Today I will be talking to you about the MISPIO, which is a web-based user interface that allows vessels to submit required reporting forms when they come to California. So I'm just going to give you a little background about the program itself, walk you through some steps to create your user account, and go over what's available to you in your dashboard, and then go over some of the advantages of using the portal. The MISP.io is a program we launched in late 2017. We worked with a company called MCorp to create this program that allows vessels to submit required reporting forms when they come to California. And those reports are the ballast water management report, which is required for each arrival when they come to California, and the annual vessel report form, which is required once per calendar year. I'm going to go over a few steps to create your user account, show you what's available in your dashboard once you're signed into the account, how to add and remove your vessels, and then editing your profile. Okay, to begin with, to set up your account, you must have internet capability and a valid email address. Your email address will then become your login information once you set up your account and sign in. So to begin with, you will need to go to the MISP.io homepage, scroll down a bit, and you'll need to sign up now for an account. And then once you do that, you'll need to enter in, again, your email address. We want to make sure that it is valid. And what's going to happen is MCorp will send you an email with a verification code that you will need to enter in. So part of that is to make sure that, one, your email address is valid and you can receive emails from us, and that you're a human being and a real person, not somebody who's just creating accounts. So you'll need to enter in your email address, click on Send Verification Code Now, check your email, and that should come through anytime between now and 20 minutes, but for sure within 24 hours. If you don't receive it, please contact us, either State Lands Commission or MCorp, and they can figure out what's happening. Once you receive the email from MCorp, it will have the verification code within the body of the email. You can cut and paste it or copy it, and then enter it into the verification code box on the screen, and then you'll hit Verify Code. Once you do that, it'll prompt you to create a password. Your password must be 8 to 16 characters long, must contain certain criteria. It should have a lowercase, an uppercase, a numerical value, and then one of the following special symbols. If you don't meet that criteria, it will not allow you to create your account. So once you have that in place, then you want to hit the Create button, and at that point, it will drop you into your profile page. At that point, you'll need to update your profile with your name. You can put your phone number in, verify your email address, and that information is for the user only. State Lands Commission or MCorp does not look at that information, and that's for your eyes only. So once you're in and you're ready to set up your account's already set up, again, your email address is going to be your login information. You'll want to enter in your password again and then sign in. This is where you're actually in the portal itself. So what happens if you forget your password? The program will allow you, I believe, up to 5 tries. If at that time you forgot your password or you don't remember what it is, you will be locked out. So at that point, you'll need to click on the Forgot Password button, and then you'll be prompted again to recreate your password and go through all the verification codes again. So now once you're into the portal, this is where you'll have the capability to add vessels. Once you do that, you'll be able to look at their vessel history. You'll be able to add the required reporting forms, edit your profile, If you have issues, you can report the problem to MCorp and then your sign out button. So once you're in, this is the user's dashboard. This is where you'll need to create your vessel list. Like I said, add your required reporting forms. But the very first step is to create your list of vessels. And what you'll need to do is to search for a vessel. And you'll either by an IMO number or a vessel name. We would prefer you to use an IMO number because that number is specific to the vessel. And once you do your search, this is a search of vessels that have arrived to California or will arrive in the next couple of days. It is not a comprehensive list of all the vessels in the entire world. It's only specific to California. Once you've established your vessel list, you now have the opportunity to review the history of that particular vessel. And once you're in, you can review all the ballast water management reports that have been submitted, if they submitted any AVRFs, if there are any open port calls, if the vessel was inspected while in port, and then some vessel details. The Ballast Water Management Report tab provides a list of all of the reports that have been submitted to California, either by the vessel or by a responsible party. And AVRFs also provide a list of all the reports that have been submitted for that vessel. And both in these options, you have the capability to open a report, review it, print it. If changes need to be made, you can edit the report and resubmit it to us. The only thing you cannot do is delete the report itself. The user does not have the capability to do that. And then open port calls. This is a list of all the arrivals in California where the vessel or a responsible party has not submitted a ballast water management report yet. So this will give you the opportunity to submit the required reporting form. And then inspected port calls. This provides a list of an arrival that was inspected while in port. It doesn't provide any details about the inspection itself. It just lets you know at this particular port the vessel had a marine invasive species inspection completed. And then the vessel details provides basic information that's retrieved from the ballast water management report or information that's submitted by the vessel itself. IMO number, vessel name, ballast water on board, or if there's the ballast water capacity. Okay, so if now you're ready to submit a required reporting form, you can click on the Create New Ballast Water Management Report button, or if you go to the Open Port Calls, you can click on the Open Port Call and submit it there as well. So then once you're in the Ballast Water Management Report screen, it's just basically like the hard copy management report itself. Certain information is going to be auto-populated because that's information we've received from the vessel itself. The vessel name, port of registry, the vessel type. So that's auto-populated. If changes need to be made, you can make them here and then move and continue on. When you're ready to submit your annual vessel report form, the AVRF tab will provide a list if the vessel has submitted for the current calendar year or previous calendar years. The report is only required once per calendar year, and if it's already submitted, it will not allow the user to submit a duplicate copy. So for the current year, 2020, we need to create a new report, so I'm going to click on the Create New AVRF button. Once you hit your Create New AVRF button, the first screen that you will go into is which reporting year are you submitting for? And it's a drop-down list, so you can choose a current calendar year or previous calendar years. Like I said before, if a report has been submitted already, it will not allow you to choose that year to submit another report. It won't allow you to enter in duplicates. So once you choose your calendar year, and then you walk through the tabs at the top are the questions related, just exactly like it is on the hard copy report. So you go through each one, answer the questions. There is some drop down choices. There is some entries that need to be typed in. And then once you get to the end, you can review it and then submit it to us for review and approval. A few other things I want to point out while you're in your dashboard. The support button, that's where if you have an issue with the program itself, you can click on report a bug and it'll send an email to MCorp. Just describe what your issue is or if you have some comments. And they're very good about responding back to you. Usually within 24 hours, if you have an issue, they'll try and figure out and get back to you with what's happening on it or not. Also in the support button, MCorp has created a really good user guide, which basically walks you through the steps of creating your account, how to submit a report. It's a little more detailed than what I've gone through here today. And then your account itself, you can update your user profile. If for whatever reason you need to close your account, you're no longer need to use it or are responsible for any vessels, you can close it. And then sign out. It's always a good practice that when you're finished with the program and doing your work to sign out of the program. So what are the advantages of using the portal? As we can see, reporting is fast and easy. You just create your list, choose your vessel, submit which report you need to submit for, fill it out, submit it, and send it on its way. You also have the capability to track your vessels. As a vessel agent that's responsible for numerous vessels, you can just pull up your vessel, look to see they're coming to California, did they submit the required reporting forms or not. And then it also gives you a record of submissions that you send to us. Each report that comes in, a confirmation receipt is automatically sent back to you, so you have confirmation that it was submitted to us. Now it's on our end, we just need to do what we need to do with it. And then if you need to make corrections to a report you already submitted, it's very easy. Just go back into your vessels, go into your report that you need, edit it, make your changes, and then resubmit it to us. It's easier access than actually pulling out some large folders, going through the reports of which one you need, making the changes, emailing and scanning it back. So it's pretty easy access to make any changes. So that's all that I have today. If you have any questions or need to further explanation on the portal itself, you can always contact me via email or phone number there. Thank you very much for your time this morning and have a good day.